Think about these two example relevant for revaluation. Think example number 1, it has given trial balance. Land it has given at cost value, but the second example also given land but given fair value. Revaluation research account balance also given. Now I am going to discuss first time revaluation as well as second time revaluation. Here cost value is given, very important. Cost value, and think cost value as well as revaluation amounts, but here it is given fair value. It is given fair value and this is the revaluation amounts. And think revaluation research account balance also given. Therefore, you have to know how to adjust first time revaluation as well as second time revaluation. Think first time land is a non-depreciable assets. Therefore, when calculate revaluation profit and loss, think about land example. Cost value can be compared with revaluation amounts. Cost value should be compared with revaluation amounts. Think cost value equal 20 million. Just given valuation 1000. Valuation 1000, 20,000. But think revaluation amount equal 15,000. Revaluation amount lower than the cost value. Difference value should be considered as a loss. If this is a revaluation loss, first time revaluation, loss equal 5,000. Think how it records. If it has given first time revaluation loss, normally should be recorded other expense. This value should be recorded under other expense. First time loss. Think how to record in the ledger accounts. Two ledger accounts. You have to prepare land accounts as well as revaluation loss accounts. Land account and revaluation loss, two separate ledger accounts. Loss should be recorded other expense. Therefore, this one land as well as revaluation loss, not reserves. From the beginning, land account balance is given 20,000. That value should be recorded debit side as a BBF. Then the loss equal 5,000. Effect for land decrease. Double entry, land account credit 5,000 as a revaluation loss. And revaluation loss account debit 5,000 as a land. Think loss should be recorded under other expense. If it has correctly recorded, land account closing balance should be equal revaluation amounts. Therefore, debit side increase, take the same value credit side, therefore difference value as a balance carry down. If it has correctly recorded, land account closing balance should be equal revaluation amounts. Think to maintain relevancy, assets should be revalued. Fundamental qualitative characteristic of relevancy. But in second time revaluation, first time cost value can be compared with revaluation amounts. Think about land, non-depreciable assets. If it is first time, cost value can be compared with revaluation amounts. But now it has not given cost value, it has given fair value. As a fair value, it has given previous year revaluation amounts. As a fair value, it has given previous year revaluation amounts. Therefore, now cannot be compared with cost value. It has given previous year revaluation amounts. It has given as a fair value. It should be compared with this year revaluation amounts. Therefore, this is the previous year revaluation amounts. That value should be compared with this year revaluation amounts. Things lost this year 5,000. Revaluation amount lower than the previous year revaluation amounts. Therefore, the difference value should be considered as loss 5,000. But now normally loss should be recorded under other expense. Think how to record this loss. Loss normally should be recorded under other expense. Normally should be recorded under other expense. But this is second time loss. There were previous profit available. Think profit should be recorded under other comprehensive income. If there is a profit should be recorded under other comprehensive income. If there is a loss should be recorded under other expense. This year loss equal 5,000. Normally should be recorded other expense 5,000. But now cannot be recorded 5,000 here. Reason there were previous profit available. Amount equal for previous profit, very important. Amount equal for previous profit should be recorded other comprehensive income within brackets. Only balance 3,000 should be recorded under other expense. Normally revaluation loss should be recorded under other expense, but now total loss cannot be recorded under the expense. There were previous profit. amount equal for previous profit should be recorded under other comprehensive income within brackets. If it is given company sum, balance 3000 should be recorded under other expense. Think how to record the ledger account also. You have to prepare 3 ledger account now. You have to prepare land accounts, assets revaluation reserves account balance available, and revaluation loss accounts. Therefore, this is the revaluation loss and this is the revaluation reserves accounts. It has given balance also and land. Think how to record in the business point of view. From the beginning, given balance land 20,000. Think valuation in 1000 as a balance brought forwards. As far as revaluation reserves account also given balance 2000 equity credit side as a BBF. Right now, think how to record this year loss 5,000. Normally, loss should be recorded other expense. Normally, land account credit revaluation loss account should be debit. But now, total value cannot be recorded revaluation loss accounts. Cannot be recorded other expense total loss. Amount equal for previous profit. Think revaluation reserves accounts debit 2000. Very important. Land account credit 2000. Balance 3000 land account credit. Revaluation loss account debit. Therefore, here as a land, here also as a land, and 2000 as a revaluation reserves, but 3000 as a revaluation loss. Very, very important. Given fair value. Think first time revaluation, it has given cost value. But second time revaluation, it has given fair value. This is previous revaluation amounts. Loss normally should be recorded as expense, but there were previous profit available. Therefore, when recording this loss, amount equal for previous profit, other comprehensive income within brackets, balance part should be recorded under other expense. If they ask double entry, land account credit 5,000, revaluation reserves account debit 2,000, and revaluation loss account debits. Revaluation loss normally should be recorded under other expense. Think first time revaluation as well as second time revaluation. Land is a non-depreciable assets. Reason for revaluation to maintain relevance. That is a fundamental qualitative characteristics. As a result of revaluation, historical cost concept is violated.